Yes guys, and welcome back to another Talking Wolves video. I am Jordan Russell, stepping in today for Dave Azzopardi, who is in Holland, probably on the spliffs, but I think he's watching the darts over there. So the game finished Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Newcastle United 2. I think it was probably, we started with a 4-4-2. I think, well, it certainly was how it sort of ended the half with a 4-4-1-1, should I say, with Sam Johnson in goal, Nelson Semedo right back, Mosquera, Dawson, Aitnery making up the back four. And you had Lamina started off right, but then Cunha went there. But let's go with Lamina, Andre, Gomez, and Bellegarde off the left, when Cunha playing off Strand Larsen. So that first half didn't go too, I think it was all right. You know, obviously we went 1-0 up. The first sort of 30 minutes, I thought Newcastle were the better team, and we sort of grew into the game. We broke on them very well at times. And, you know, the first goal was a fantastic break of play in the middle of the park. 3 or 4 passes, a good ball in by Strand Larsen. A beautiful dummy by João Gomez. And then Lamina put it in the back of the net for 1-0. I think we would like to say a little bit fortunate maybe to go in 1-0 up at half-time. But, you know, second half itself, I thought we dominated that first sort of 25-30 minutes, especially until Cher scored his goal. I thought Andre and Gomez controlled the ball unbelievably in midfield. Andre looks a serious player. I think in the first half it was 20 completed passes out of 20, and he kept that ilk up in the start of the second half. We had chances to put a second one in. Cunha had one that was a good save by Nick Pope, and then just I think this has got to go on O'Neill, to be honest with you. I thought the substitutions were really negative, weak. I don't really think he needed to make a change when he did. I thought we were doing all right, and I think there's this obsession really that managers sometimes get into where, you know, feel like we need to change up or put fresh legs on, but I felt we were relatively comfortable at the time, and he brought Bellegarde off for Hwang, and Hwang was extremely ineffective. I think he's been like that all season so far, and yeah, I mean, I think it's unlucky. I think you can say with the Shaw goal, Dawson's got his head on it and it's gone into the back, looped into the back of the net, but it gave him a bit too much time, too much respect. You know, he's good for a goal, Shaw, and he does that a lot outside the box, so it shouldn't have been a shot for us that he was going to line up and take a shot from there. And then the second goal, the winner, I mean, you can look at it two ways for me. I think Barnes has executed the shot. It's an unbelievable goal, unbelievable technique. It's just so easy by Doherty. Let him jog in on his inside, cut inside. And, you know, that's what Barnes wants to do. He does that every week, and he's a danger at it. And, you know, we can see that in the stands. We know that watching week in, week out. I think it was just so easy from Doherty to show him inside. Granted, he could have had possibly a little bit of help from one of the central midfielders to come and screen over as well. But, yeah, as soon as Barnes hits that ball, it's always going in the back of the net. And you could just tell the momentum was shifting, right? You could just tell. And it's just a big thing about this Wolves team at the moment. I think there's a lack of confidence there. I think there's a lack of belief there at times as well, especially when the going gets tough. We fold a lot and often in these situations. I think that's like 1 win in 14 for Gary O'Neill. I'm not getting on his back. I think I said it on the podcast a few weeks ago that you've got to blame Fosen, and, you know, I don't think Fosen will get rid of him. I think they're quite happy to keep him up in 17th, and as long as we stay in the league, they're not going to get rid of him at all. So, look, I think there's definitely stuff for O'Neill that, you know, I think he's very reactionary. I think his substitutions, should I say, impacted the game in a negative manner. And look, you know, that's another, I'd say it's 3 points dropped. We're in a commanding position. We should have gone and got a second and literally put, you know, stamped our feet on their throats really when we had the chance. We missed some opportunities, and yeah, it's an opportunity missed. And I think, you know, it's just we've got some tough fixtures coming up, as we know. It's a real tough start to the season, and that's when we're going to rue, I think, because the longer it goes without a win under our belts, you know, we're going to have a lot of, you know, the confidence is going to keep seeping out of this team. So we need to try and get a win on the board as soon as possible and take it from there. But that's enough of me moaning. Myself, Matt Cooper and Joe from Concept Scouting are doing a podcast tomorrow morning, and I believe it should be out by tomorrow evening. So definitely go into a little bit more in-depth thoughts of the game between the three of us. And yeah, all I can say is just keep the faith, and I'm sure it'll turn around soon. Up the Wolves.